Okay, let's see what this is that she wants us to see.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting?
Yeah, we're all gonna get naked.
Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Okay. Before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold, and we headed off with Kyoko in the lead. Where she took us was... Duh.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom! What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
Nah.
No way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh no. I just figured it out. She's a dude. She's a guy, which is why she would never do exercise with Sakura or Hina because she couldn't get into the girls' locker room because she's a dude. So, oh my god. Maybe like she was coming onto Byakuya or something and then he killed her and wanted to hide it. I don't know. Man, this is messed up.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind
Uh-oh.
of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
No, she's about to find Captain Winky! Ho ho!
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Put your hands together in a brief prayer. Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Chihiro is a fucking a dude.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? What is this?
My god, it's huge. It's like a foot long. Look at this thing. Snakes around. She has to wrap it around her waist and her leg.
What is it?
Yep.
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
a boy.
Dun dun dun.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact. What?
I like the reaction.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy? Oh, what? You guys didn't know?
Ah.
Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
So here's the thing. Now it does fit in with the modus operandi of Gruesome Jack or Gruesome Jill because she's a guy. I don't know. This is weird. But then again, they've used the scissors, so... Huh.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire!
Huh.
I wish I had killed him!
So the killer didn't... See? Gruesome Jill didn't know. She would have killed him. Huh.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
What a twist. Huh. Now I'm really confused.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
There you go.
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
Yeah, because he would have known all that.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Oh, he altered it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead, find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
No idea now. Now I'm fucking really confused.
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
If Byakuya didn't do it, who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means... Let me think about this. The real murder scene. The real murder scene, they're saying, was the girls' locker room, right? But the truth of the matter is, anyone could have gotten into the girls' locker room using one of the e-handbooks from one of the deceased girls. The place they couldn't get into was the boys' locker room. Damn. I'm just gonna say a guy, and if it's not right, then I'll say girl. But I think the killer's a guy.
I got it!
Nope, I was wrong. Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you need a boys' handbook to get in, and Leon's handbook was broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy, but that's not enough. I need to find more clues. Okay, it was correct. Alright. Celeste's account.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Probably.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point.
Ah, here we go.
And that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over.
Oh, I missed!
It's all over.
You can't rewind.
You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And it's not like they're just gonna
turn game over, man.
Yay! No! Not game over!
You're supposed to be the killer and only the killer.
There a single clue? Well,
Did nobody get...
I'm sure if someone saw the... Perhaps someone saw the victim at some...
Yeah. All we need right now is a...
It's over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, here we go.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Yep, here we go. Now she'll tell her story.